Have had to see their team go behind in the first quarter of an hour. The centre of the coal and iron and steel industry.
Sterner task.
Buchwald. It's a good challenge by Thon. Bounce has to be watched with care. Rolff. Successful member of the midfield, and Lars Olsen is the man at the back. Morten Olsen just to the Querétaro in the World Cup. Comfortable for Eike Immel. Völler. Klinsmann. To do so. Klinsmann scored. That's a loose header, here's Völler. The goalkeeper did enormously well, but Klinsmann gives West Germany the lead. And once again, Denmark go behind in the opening quarter of an hour. Indeed, we haven't quite reached the 10th minute. One back by Rudi Kohler. Well, I wanted the free kick. Kirken, and a lovely summer's evening. We've played everything to his right. That's created a bit of space. Here's Matthäus, distance for the shots. Good running by Rolff. Cover from Olsen. Extraordinary corner. Kohler beats him comprehensively. Doesn't find enough height on the cross. Kohler. Olaf Thon hit it well. And again, straight at the goalkeeper. And defenders are often the front players. Klinsmann. Morten Olsen.
Got it in them to, or done enough to lay out a German defender in any kind of way.
Finish end. Here's Olaf Thon. Trying to make himself room for the shot, which he does, but and Jürgen Klinsmann. Littbarski. Good block by Siebebek. Came back inside, and as a result, the Germans get possession back. Matthias showing him how it's done. Völler! And Franz Beckenbauer turns away. Finding the space, finding the cross, and Völler off the ground. Couldn't keep it down sufficiently, but it was a fine effort. This match against Italy for Brehme, again because of an injury. The Danes have a corner on the edge of the 18-yard area. And Bill Ford, who came in as an attacker. Oh dear. Elkier. Good kick against Elkier, and Kohler came off the worst, and a yellow card given to the Dane. Wasn't a good challenge, the foot was high. And it's the first yellow card against the Danish player. Battling well, finding Wolfgang Rolff. Völler coming across, pulls away. Andreas Brehme. It's no more than up and under, which certainly ending the half, looking in rather better shape than they did for most of it.
Itself to them. They won the physical and mental battle in the first 15 minutes of the game.
Yes, you might have thought that you'd arrived at the local U-Bahn station. They do things in style in this country. Themselves again in the second half. Join us late. I should remind you that the West Germans lead by a goal to nothing. And that was a good header out by Herget. Substitution so far, that was because of injury. Immel letting it come all the way. The Danes hoping that maybe that was a bit of a push. Good play by Borovka. Good pace, and he gets the free kick. But it's going to be Matthias. It's his 98th, and if they don't make the semi-finals, he says he's going to retire, so he may never reach the 100. Klinsmann. Proving a handful for Lars Olsen. Gets it in the end. Flicked over the top. Morten Olsen looking for it. Kohler found it. Alson is now offside. Oh, but the whistle has gone, so ball from Lerbu. Free kick. Challenged by Brehme. And Sepp Piontek is off the bench and is furious. It's Ivan Nielsen for Denmark. Robbed by Lothar Matthias. Causing comments from the Danish bench. Pass, he got ball and defender who was Borovka at the same time. This is Rudi Völler, chased by Sieberbæk. Klinsmann is up to help. Rolff coming to the edge of the area, so was Littbarski. Völler, can he get away? And he gets possession. And a free kick. Set that up themselves. Völler did well to get back in control and then was on the ball. The wall is back, but not everything else. Herget. German substitutes. Quite a long run. I think he's going to have a crack from here. All Eike Immel had to do was just move across the cover and watch it go. Contest this evening. Kohler. That's a corner. Comes to Matthias. That Matthias had the time for the shot and gave a great example of keeping his eye on the ball. Well, it was more cleanly struck, but for Søren Lerbu to have a crack. Oh, Nielsen. As he set it up, play on to the referee, play the advantage, Thon in possession, but he made the angle more difficult for himself. And Sieberbæk will be hugely relieved. A player coming in behind him, and indeed there was a player coming in behind him. Thon, this extra touch made the angle more difficult for the shot, certainly. And Sieberbæk puts it away. Thon, taken quickly, Eike, taken a bit too quickly. He's got Littbarski to his right, Klinsmann to his left. Frank Mill up on the far side. Number 11, handball surely. Handball surely. Well, he seemed to me to stretch out for it, but the referee of Sieberbæk, or was it the hand? German supporters still having to bite their nails a bit, which is ridiculous when you consider the balance of the game. Klinsmann with the shot. Brehme, Littbarski. Thon, offside, and beat the man. Free kick is Denmark's way. Five looking to meet it, and Thon does! Oh, that's better. Franz Beckenbauer gets to his feet to applaud the little man who timed his jump quite superbly. The result is no longer in any doubt. Fast game here as a player of Schalke 04 marks the occasion with a fine header. It curled towards him, and look how well he timed the jump, and the power of the neck muscles. Coming in the 87th minute, according to the scoreboard. Well, the Danes entertained us in Mexico and in the European Championships of the Germans now freed from uncertainty and looking for another goal. And Mill is Lerbu, reflected for the corner. Well, I think the watch is slightly out, but the clock here saying it's full time. The victory. Doubted Franz Beckenbauer will be totally satisfied, but the Danes totally dejected and will not be a factor in the closing stages of the tournament.